Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today our hotel tour is of the Virginia Crossings Tapestry Collection by Hilton. And this is a different kind of hotel than we usually stay in. This is a very old resort, and it's laid out a little bit different from your typical hotels. And this is located in Glen Allen, Virginia. So we're going to start this tour with the room, and then we'll get on to the grounds. This is our king room garden view, and we're going to start as usual with our basic safety features. We have the door latch, we have a deadbolt lock, and we have a peephole. And I guess since it's right here, we'll start with the bathroom. And in the bathroom, we have basic amenities. We have a sink with hot and cold running water. We have some hand soap, which we've already opened. This is our second day here, so we spent the night. Housekeeping's been in here, and they've cleaned up, and they did a pretty good job with it. But it's not as it was when we first came in. So we have a box of Kleenex and a couple of drinking glasses. Here we have Beekman Dispensary Conditioner, Hair Elixir Shampoo, and Body Balm Lotion. And they give us a shower cap, and the bar soap, which is what we have there in the soap dish, is vegetable soap. So I'm not sure what that tastes like. We'll leave that to Rick over at another dirty room. We have a very nice large mirror here. Decorative frame on it. And we have a makeup mirror. It's one of these magnifying mirrors with the light on it, and it's got two different magnifying settings, and it telescopes and it moves around, so it's good for shaving actually. We have an array of towels here, bath towels, hand towels, toilet. And here at the shower we have a curved shower curtain rod, and this is a double curtain, so you have one to go inside, one to go outside of the tub. And lots of places to put all your stuff. The pink poofy thing did not come with it. Oops. We have a nice strong shower head, which is always good. Puts out a nice stream there. Oops. I don't know which way to shut those things off. So moving on outside of the bathroom. No hair dryer on the door. Didn't even notice that. So moving on outside of the bathroom, we have a closet, double door closet. And if you can see, it's kind of dark in there, but there's some extra bedding, some hangers, an iron and an ironing board. And this down here is an electronic safe. Then right behind it is a little table with an ice bucket and some more drinking glasses. And there's no drawer or anything there. And a nice tall mirror right here. We also have the hotel map, which we are here. It's a corner room, so we don't have anybody next to us here. And the elevator's here. There's another elevator here. And it looks like there's some stairs over here. And check-in is at 4, check-out is at 11. And they don't have anything about the maximum room rate like they do sometimes. Then moving into the room, we have a king bed. It's a very comfortable bed. We slept in it last night, and it's probably the most comfortable hotel bed we've had in a while. Over here we have a lamp with 2 outlets, the telephone, and then in the drawer we have the Bible and a phone book. I'm not sure where this knife came from. Writing pad. Over here we have a television. This is a small refrigerator. And in the refrigerator, well, we have nothing for once. This is unexpected. I have no idea why there's a keyboard in the drawer, but I guess maybe it has something to do with the TV. It's by Keysonic. I'm not sure why that's there. I'll have to play with that later and find out what it does. Here we have several empty drawers. And over here we have a desk with another lamp, an Ethernet cable, which is good if you don't want to deal with Wi-Fi. And another empty drawer. Nice ergonomic chair that goes up and down. We have a luggage rack with the luggage on it, easy chair, and a little table. And this alarm clock has some sort of a sound mat. I'm not sure what that means. But it says, turn sound flow on, place your phone with the music playing on the sound mat and enjoy. So I have no idea exactly how that works, and I haven't really played with it. We have a couple of outlets here on the lamp. They gave us 5 pillows. So we have lots of pillows. Another lamp over there in the corner, and this is a garden view room. So outside of the window, this is what we see. And that whole center area over there is a garden, and we're going to go over and see that in a few minutes. So this hotel is actually made up of 3 different buildings. That building over there is where the registration is. The building across on the other side of the garden, if you can see that, is the restaurant, and there's a bar and grill, and then I think behind that is the swimming pool. We'll see that in a few minutes. Also, this room has central air, and this thermostat is very old. We don't see these too much anymore, but it's just a regular mercury thermostat with little sliding switches and temperature. But the air conditioning cools really well. It gets really cold in here, so everything's good with that. So we're going to go see the grounds, and there's some interesting quirks about this hotel. When you park in the back, you come in on the first floor, but when you want to go out the front, you go out on the second floor because it's kind of built on a hill. So we'll take a look at that a little bit. second floor so we can go out the front of the building. This is the Monroe building, by the way. Excuse me. That's the building we're staying in there. That's the Monroe guest rooms. And over here is the garden. Right over there is the Madison building. That's where the Glen restaurant and the tavern, bar, and grill is. And this up here ahead is the Jefferson building. And the Jefferson building is where the front desk is and registration. I think they have some conference rooms in there. This is also a conference center. And we're going to see what this plaque here says. Liberty Golden Eagle, rededicated this day, June 11, 2012, to the men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces who have sacrificed so much in the defense of liberty. Cast in bronze and copper, gilded in 24-karat gold, the Liberty Golden Eagle proudly soars atop Jefferson Hall, a symbol of remembrance, rebirth, and renewal. And that is that eagle up there on top of the building, which hopefully is visible in the video. Here we see a cannon. And another plaque, and this one says the Battle of Yellow Tavern. Wyndham, Virginia Crossings Hotel and Conference Center. Well, Wyndham no longer owns this property. It's now Hilton. And that change took place sometime in the past year or so. But on May 11th, 1864, 12,000 Union troops under the command of General Philip Sheridan faced 4,000 Confederate cavalrymen commanded by General J.E.B. Stuart. After a day of intense fighting, Sheridan attacked on the high ground and successfully took the Yellow Tavern battlefield from the Confederates. It was during this struggle that Stuart was mortally wounded and died the next day in Richmond. J.E.B. Stuart and his troops had been badly outnumbered and outgunned. However, they held their positions long enough to allow Richmond defenders to man the fortifications and discourage any Union attacks on the Confederate capital. And they have a little map here. So a little bit about the history of this hotel. Located at the crossroads of history and convenient to many of Virginia's most notable attractions, Virginia Crossings has several surprises of its own spread throughout 20 lush acres of Virginia landscape. The first thing you'll notice after driving through the gated entrance is the beautiful historical architecture. The center building, the Jefferson, prominently displays a federal-style architecture, while the buildings flanking it, the Madison and Monroe, feature a Williamsburg design. Although the buildings appear to be from the 1700s, they were actually built in 1981. Don't be disappointed, however, because the ground on which they prominently rest is original. Virginia Crossings is in the heart of Civil War country. On the outer ring of the central courtyard is located a plaque describing the Battle of Yellow Tavern, which took place on the lands now shared by the hotel and golf course. It was during this battle that famed Confederate General Jeb Stuart was mortally wounded. Just outside the property on Old Telegraph Road is a monument to one of the South's greatest generals. Another thing you may notice is the magnificent Golden Eagle high atop the Jefferson building, and its placement there is steeped in legend. Virginia Crossings was originally built as a Fortune 500 corporate headquarters, Figge International. Its CEO, Henry Figge, was an avid golfer and owned the adjacent golf course and would invite fellow CEOs to his course for a friendly match. On one such occasion, Mr. Figge made an astounding 50-foot putt to win. Before this final hole, each player made an additional wager, and although it's unknown what Mr. Figge bet, his opponent's wager is now perched atop the Jefferson building in the form of a 3,000-pound bronze and copper eagle gilded in 24-karat gold leaf. Mr. Figge's opponent, none other than Anheuser-Busch CEO August Busch III. In 2011, the Eagle sustained major damage from Hurricane Irene and was removed, refurbished, regilded, and then rededicated as the Liberty Golden Eagle, a tribute to our fallen servicemen and women who made the ultimate sacrifice in protecting and defending our liberty. And over here looks like we have a sand volleyball court, a fire pit, and a swimming pool. Jefferson Gardens. Thomas Jefferson, president, statesman, architect, musician, and yes, master gardener. At Wyndham, once again, it's no longer Wyndham, but at Wyndham Virginia Crossings, we pay tribute to Mr. Jefferson's love of horticulture, replicating his beloved gardens at Monticello with oval beds and winding flower paths. As you enjoy this serene sanctuary, please note that when the moonbeams, frosty fires, and blue cadets are blossoming at Monticello, they're also blossoming here at Jefferson Gardens. check out. So this is the thing that I wanted to check out. It's a tunnel, and the tunnel apparently connects the buildings, I guess for cold or bad weather. And there's a sign here that says the tunnel's closed, but the door's wide open, so that looks like an invitation to check it out. So let's see where it goes. So apparently the tunnel only goes to the Jefferson building, which is the registration building, but since we're here, we'll go check out the lobby and everything, and I'll get whatever video I can get in there. So this concludes our lengthy tour of the Virginia Crossings Tapestry Collection by Hilton. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos come out. Share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.